should cut together an edit of me trying to get it nice.
This is a Sikiri Sakura.
Oh my gosh. What are you, we haven't talked about what any of that is.
Hello and welcome to the show where Ivy
Jesus.
is way too impatient. Mom is making us be too patient.
Rachel,
I'm exhausted.
I have been patient for 2 months.
You
Welcome
forgot
to
about
Paprika. She didn't. She went right for it.
Today I shall be eating
So the snacking.
Osmo cones.
The snacking this week is provided by Uncle Russ and Aunt Ginger. It was
Oh, this is so good.
Rachel's birthday present, which she is now sharing with us. And they got her 2 very fun snack boxes. One is from
Turkey.
Turkey.
And the other one's from Japan.
and the other one is from Japan. So I'm excited about the kinds of things we're eating. And what are you eating?
A Siki Sakura mochi. It's rice cake.
And what are you eating?
Chocolate coated chocolate animal.
Chocolate, gummy squishy. That's the snack. Sweet preferences of my children, for sure. Huh.
So good.
So different snacks this week. Also, a bit of a different topic. This is the first time we have reverse engineered a topic because Rachel in the musical episode.
Remember these?
Probably.
Aw, I do remember those guys.
Do we think it's the good cheese one or do we think it's the bad one?
I don't know, you'll find out. Also, you could read the book and it would tell you, but is it the cheese one?
No, it's not the cheese one. The cheese one's good. It tastes like a big cheese puff.
Let's see what it is. So a couple weeks ago, I think the musical one. No, Ivy's birthday. Rachel wanted to play
I don't think I ever said this on camera.
the Jellicle. Yes, you did, because it was her birthday, and you wanted the Jellicle. What is your song this week?
No,
You wanted, yeah,
No, we can't
a song
reveal it.
involving an animal.
We go reveal it.
I know, a song involving an animal.
That's gross.
And Ivy said that she wanted a song to be played. So conveniently, they both involve animals. So the theme this week is songs with animals, but really only so that we could play 2 particular songs that the girls wanted to play. So it's really, for everyone except me, a free pick, a Paprika picks. But I had to conform to the challenge because I love them a lot.
Thanks. That was gross.
So-
It's teriyaki. It's not good.
Oh,
It's not good.
are you ready?
Am I going first? I thought I wasn't going first.
No, you're going first.
Okay.
We're back to normal order. So Ivy's pick is first.
This is Bambi by Baekhyun.
So
Baekhyun?
Bambi, like the Disney character, is the word. And the So Ivy, why did you want to listen to this song?
It's a good song. But that is still.
What do you like about it?
Panda.
I love his voice.
You love his voice?
Papa Panda.
Do you know anything? Half panda. Do
No.
you know anything about it?
I know we made a home cooked pineapple slice and it's very confusing. Rachel also watched it.
So, this song does reference Disney classics. So as in Bambi, the deer. Is that about what you're eating? But it also presents a mature love story. So, and Bambi is a kind of a coming of age movie. Have either of you actually watched Bambi?
Nope.
Yeah, it wasn't one of my favorites. I mean, it's fine. Don't come at me. But it's sad and it makes me cry. So this song.
It's a coffee. Rachel.
This episode is going to be about the snacks. I've made another critical error, friends.
I found sour.
I did a bunch of research about these songs. They're not going to listen to any of it. This one in particular is weird. There's some things to talk about that I didn't know. Just
Go
listening to
ahead.
the song, but they don't care.
I care. I care.
So, it was released in 2021 as the lead single of an EP of the same name, Bambi. How do you say his name?
Baekhyun.
Baekhyun. So this was a solo project. He is a member of the South Korean Chinese boy band EXO. Do you know EXO? Do you know that?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know, but I know EXO.
And
Oh, so it's like nothing.
this EP was released.
Wait, is he part of the Korean EXO or the Mandarin EXO?
China. No.
The
tastes like
Korean. He is Korean. But then they.
I know. They're cool.
But he's Korean. And so this solo effort was released just months before his mandatory military service. So he did some promo stuff when it was released, but then really didn't promote it. So it didn't go on any of the music shows, didn't do the big thing because it was released in like, I'm trying to remember. It was released in March and he went into service in May. So like he really didn't promote it. So the first time he performed this live was after he got out of the service in 2024. So he does have references to Disney stories, but this song was about his kind of transition from boy to man. I think thinking about going into the service in a different phase of life, right? Which is also what Bambi is about, because Bambi goes from a fawn to a buck, right, in the story.
Baby's a boy?
Baby's a boy.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people don't. The word Bambi comes from the Italian and is a diminutive of bambino, things I didn't know. But the story Bambi was from like a German old tale. I didn't write that part down, I should have. But this was, what's his name again?
Baekhyun.
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 I think this was him like trying to transition from being the cute one in the band and the vocalist
Was
to
he the cute one in the band?
I don't know. But he won he a quote, I thought a lot about what could give me extreme sexiness while relaxing a little.
It's good.
Sometimes things are weird in translation, I think. Yeah. But confusing about that is actually all of the other references to Disney films are to Peter Pan. He mentions Neverland and Tinkerbell. And it also seems
This
like
just sounds like bad songwriting.
it also seems like Bambi is the person he's singing to, not him.
Yeah.
So
He's
the
singing
whole
to a deer?
so the whole coming of age thing is weird. So
I might just.
I'm saying all this to say
It's too thick. You're not gonna be able to.
the
mind. I
the
would take mistake.
connection of the song Bambi to the theme animal is tenuous at best. Also, he made his musical theater debut in July 2024, playing the main role of Don Lockwood in the South Korean production of the musical Singing in the Rain. And in 2020, he was announced as the brand ambassador of Burberry and was the first artist to be featured on the cover of Harper's Bazaar Korea as a solo. Like other bands had been featured there, but he was the first solo artist to be featured.
Singing in the Rain has a musical production?
Mm-hmm.
Like a staged?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. What? Wait, which one's Don Lockwood? Is that Gene Kelly or Fred
Kelly.
Astaire? Okay.
Gene Kelly. Not Fred Astaire. He's the other guy.
No, Fred Astaire. Fred
It's
Astaire's
not.
the other guy.
He's not. He's not.
What do
He's
you
not.
mean he's not?
I mean, he's not. Hold. It is, oh,
I don't want him.
Gene Kelly,
Cast. Just go to
Donald O'Connor.
His name is Cosmo Brown. I haven't seen
Yes.
this movie in forever, so.
It's a good movie. I like it. You should watch it. Debbie Reynolds, Gene Kelly. But yeah, Gene Kelly character.
Fred Astaire is in the one
Holiday
when they're from the Navy
I don't.
with
Gene Kelly.
what's her name? The lesbian. What? The tap dance?
Okay.
I forgot her name.
No. Also no. That is
Wait, what?
not Fred Astaire either.
Oh, dang it.
That was
There were three
Oh,
of them.
that-
There's Gene Kelly and the two dudes.
yes.
I remember the one girl who was also in Kiss Me Kate.
And
Yes, her.
Anchors Away.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's
How are they now?
Frank Sinatra.
Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
Where does Fred Astaire in?
Catherine Grayson.
What is Fred Astaire in?
Fred Astaire was in one. Oh, maybe that didn't have. So Kiss Me Kate. Wait, too many.
Kiss Me Kate, right?
Kiss Me Kate is, what is her name?
Yes, you know who I'm talking about. Okay. Cast, go up. Cast.
Ann Miller.
Miller.
Ann Miller.
We should just move
So
on.
my song,
Yeah.
Animals,
Yeah.
Green Wife 3. By the Decemberists. From the album, The Crane Wife.
He was in Xanadu?
And we're
Sorry.
on a
Deep diving.
Gene Kelly
We're on a
track.
deep dive.
So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to talk about the Decemberists.
Friggin' dude.
Friggin' it's good. What was it? There's
American
something about
Paris. Summer Stock. No, Summer Stock.
Summer Stock also.
That was the one I was talking about.
Oh.
On the Town. What are you talking about? It was On the Town.
On the Town.
Which is why I think Fred Astaire was in that. Because we looked
might have been.
We looked up Anchors Away.
He might have been.
On the Town. Which was the better movie.
I still think that's Frank Sinatra though.
Is that? I don't know.
And Gene Kelly.
They did 2 movies?
I was thinking.
Oh.
Frank Sinatra and Gene
But
Kelly.
there's Ann Miller, so it's this
Yes, yeah. That is the one.
Oh, Vera.
And Vera Ellen. That's Ivy Smith.
one. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't know who Betty Burnett is.
She was
Or,
the other girl. So these
Who
were
was the
the
oth-
3 girls that went with the 3 boys.
Wait, he was one of the. He's so much older. Or does he just look older?
Yes, but also yes.
Okay. Who was with him? Her?
No, she was like friend, not actually.
Oh, her.
So
3 girls.
Ivy, right. So she was with Gene Kelly.
Right. She.
Ann Miller was with Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
And Jules Munchin was with Betty here.
Ann Miller was so cool.
Yeah, liked her a lot. She was an amazing dancer.
Yes. I want to dance like that.
Okay, so
I'm taking
the
it.
Decemberists.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
The Decemberists. So this song is based on a common form of a Japanese folk tale
Start sweet.
where a man saves the life of an injured crane and then the crane flies off and then the next day a woman appears on this man's doorstep and the man has not much money, he's a poor man, but she says she wants to marry him and she will take care of them. So as part of the deal, she says, I'm gonna go into this room, you can't look at me, but just trust me. And so she does, he abides by her wishes, and then a few days later she emerges with this amazing woven silk clothes that she gives to him and says, go sell these in the market and we'll be okay. So he does and sells them, earns a pretty penny. They become quite wealthy. The man is greedy though and keeps wanting her to make more and more and more, which she abides, she does. But then she starts getting sicker and sicker and sicker as she does it. And so one day, the man, curious about what's happening, peeks in and sees that his wife is actually not a woman, not a human, but a crane who has been plucking her feathers to weave into this fabric that she was making. When she sees that he has seen her, she flies away, never to return. So,
Why?
Japanese bullshit.
Why did she fly away?
Because that was part of the deal. I don't know. Like, he said, don't look at me. And then when he did, it was all off. Decemberists, Paprika favorite. Been around since 2000. Formed in Portland, Oregon. Colin Malloy is their singer, guitarist, and principal songwriter. Got into a funny feud with Stephen Colbert once. So when Crane Wife came out, they uploaded on YouTube some green screen footage of themselves
Don't play it yet.
I know.
performing O Valencia, another song from that album. And encouraged fans to take it and create a music video for them. So they had all kinds of things. But then Stephen Colbert said on his show, this is when he was on Comedy Central, that they had stolen his idea, that he had come up with the idea of a green screen challenge first.
For what?
And then on his show, he did a similar thing. And then they said, no, we'd actually done it before. So it was this kind of back and forth thing, all in good fun, right? But it culminated with him, Colbert, inviting them on. And it was going to be a guitar solo competition between Colbert and their lead guitarist.
Can Colbert?
Well, unfortunately, Colbert injured his hand and couldn't perform. So guitar god Peter Frampton stepped, like he's phenomenal, like legendarily amazing, stepped in and played, and the audience said that Colbert, Peter Frampton won. But it was funny. It happened in like 2005, 2006. It was a good time. So Animals, The Crane Wife. That whole album, like it really is a perfect album. The Crane Wife, you should listen to it.
Stop doing that.
All right, Rachel's up next. What's your song that really
Play it.
prompted the whole thing? What is this?
This is not it.
Yes, it is.
Is it? Oh, there it goes. See? This isn't the version I want.
Which one? Which
Give
one?
it to me.
She doesn't know without looking at it, kiddo. Not the motion
that
picture.
one.
Yeah. Not the prologue, though.
No, that's, yeah, it is. It is the prologue.
No. Okay. Not the overture. Prologue and overture are different.
Overture is the,
Musical.
yeah.
Instrumental, I guess that's what I mean.
Blind when you're born.
What did you pick?
Can you sing in the dark? Jellicle Cats from Cats. And you sit on his
Sometimes
throne.
called Jellicle songs for Jellicle cats. What do we know about this?
I think it was the first musical ever. No, second musical I saw.
Could be. Except for little kid musicals. We saw a lot of those. But do you know anything about this?
It was written by Andrew Lloyd Webber.
True.
It's the opening number in Cats.
Do you know anything about cats? That doesn't involve reading my notes.
I don't know what you mean. Like, what's it about?
Uh-huh. You know where it came from? You know anything about the show?
I I know that the concept of Cats, there isn't really a storyline in Cats. It's pretty much a bunch of short stories, and it's all of these cats' life tales, and they're all fighting for who should be reborn again. So whose life is the worst that needs to be reborn.
Okay, that's pretty close. So, Andrew Lloyd Webber does music, not words, right? So all of the words for this one are based on a poetry collection by T.S. Eliot
Oh, okay.
called Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats. And the musical tells the story of a tribe of cats called the Jellicles. And the night they make the Jellicle choice by deciding which cat will ascend to the Heaviside layer and come back to a new life. So that kind of nine lives used up kind of thing. And it is interesting in that it's not like a narrative all the way through, right? It is just, it's more describing the cats that are kind of eligible and competing. So Cats started the mega musical phenomenon, so things like Rent and Wicked and Les Mis. Really? That wasn't a thing before this one?
What's a musical?
So the idea that people will come to West End or Broadway to see a musical, or that people that never see that musical are obsessed with it.
Oh,
right?
Walton's best house.
Did you know that Andrew Lloyd Webber produced a stage version of The Sound of Music, which debuted in November 2006, and made the controversial decision to choose an unknown to play leading Lady Maria,
Oh, that's cool.
who was found through a reality show
Which one?
called How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria? And then he also did the music for The Wizard of Oz, the one we did. That was him. So like the film, but then he added extra thing to make the stage show. And in 2012, he did another reality show thing to find the new actor to play Jesus Christ in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, okay.
Which is the version with
Tim Minchin
as Judas Iscariot and former Spice Girl Melanie C as Mary Magdalene, and is a tradition in the Paprika household to watch Spice. Yes.
Okay, look at me knowing that. Jellicles new. Jellicle songs for Jellicle cats. 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 Jellicle songs for Jellicle cats.
You're just not gonna give this any of your brain coloring, girl. It's a good musical. It's weird, but I like it.
I agree. Don't watch the movie.
Okay, so nobody really expected Cats to be a thing as a musical.
Yeah.
And like all kinds of issues and problems, including the Dame Judi Dench. I don't know if you ever heard that name, but
Yes.
big deal actor. Was supposed to play in kind of a combined role Griselda, who sings Memories,
She doesn't play
and
Griselda.
huh?
She doesn't play Griselda.
No, in the original West End staging.
Oh, wait, it's from West End originally?
Yeah, because he's British. Andrew Lloyd
Oh, I
Webber is
didn't know
British. Yeah. So when it was premiering West End in '81, she was, and also Ginny Anydots. So she was going to play both of those roles. And like a week before the premiere, she snapped her Achilles and couldn't be in it.
Oh.
And like apparently, like when the show opened in previews, they hadn't finished the song Memory. It didn't have words yet. They had the music, but no words. So all of these things, and then it went on to be like the first huge hit, both in West End and here. But the 2019 film version of Cats had an insane cast. including Judi Dench, who was supposed to be in it as Griselda.
No,
but,
let me do the next one.
But they reworked it so that she would be Deuteronomy, which I think is cool. And all kinds of people, right?
Okay.
Taylor Swift, Rebel Wilson.
Name everyone except for that one.
Idris Elba, Jennifer Hudson, Ian McKellen.
I don't know who that is.
And he was Gandalf.
Oh, okay.
And
Jason Derulo. I just had to do that.
good job.
Jason Derulo.
But is widely considered to be one of the worst films ever made.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Although, was your introduction, because you didn't really remember the musical?
I did.
You weren't really into it, you were pretty little.
I remember Memory. Like,
goodness.
I remember Memory.
Yeah, because it's incredible.
Because do you remember the girl who played, she was insane.
Yeah.
The last time I remember seeing someone that good was when we saw Mamma Mia at the Benetton. The lady who played Donna killed.
Yeah.
She was so good.
An actress can bring a lot,
Yeah.
right? Because part of his voice, but more than that too sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's one of the interesting things I think about Andrew Lloyd Webber is he, in addition to things being like the mega musical, he has a number of songs from his shows that also got just regular play. So kind of like Defying Gravity.
Yeah.
Right. A lot of people
didn't
who
write that.
didn't. No. But that's the most recent example, right? Where that song is more widely known than just the musical.
Yeah.
Right. So Memories, when people used to listen to the radio, was a big radio hit as well. So Andrew Lloyd Webber was not involved in that film.
Clearly.
And he said that the biggest problem with it was that no one from the production of Cats was involved, so they didn't consult.
Well, Judi Dench.
But
she was.
cast later, I think they mean
Oh.
in story construction and screenplay and
Yeah.
and he called the film ridiculous in the ways that it changed the musical, and that seeing the film caused him to get a dog. Right? Well played, but ouch. Yeah.
Why would you ruin my musical?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, can you think of other animal songs?
Other animal songs?
So
Let
here's the
dogs
thing,
out.
that you would actually want someone to hear if they had never heard it. Would you put that on the list?
If somebody had never heard Who Let the Dogs Out, I would play Who Let the
Insist
Yes.
that is a song they should
Yes.
hear? Okay, would you call that a good song?
Yeah.
Would you?
I mean, does everyone
Hey,
know
do
it?
we need to fire you from this job, Miss?
Are we playing?
She's been
it?
fired.
Girls? Yeah, we always play other songs. So we made a trip to Barnes & Noble, and one of the things that we all got was a new coloring book.
Oh, you did.
It did.
Who's it by?
Who Let the Dogs Out?
By Hummingbird or the doggy?
Yeah, that one. Behind
Yeah.
them.
Who let the dogs out?
So Ivy's is Akatar theme, so she's kind of been obsessed. Rachel's is Japanese folk art, and mine has manifestations, which I mostly think are hilarious.
Which we are giving it to one of her colleagues. What's its name?
Yeah.
Who Let the Dogs Out? Really, that's the song you think people should listen to.
You just, that involves an animal? You name another one.
So I almost did Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones.
No.
is-
Broken Horses by Brandy Carlisle.
I also thought about Broken Horses, but I already picked Brandy Carlisle.
That was just the first one that came to mind.
Do you have other songs about animals?
My
This
sec-
is the first time we
My second piercing was itchy, and I just.
You're set. So also big event today. The girls, Ivy got
My
her
third lobes.
pierced, and Rachel had to have her nose re-pierced
That hurt.
because for historical
Thank
accuracy.
you, Nicole! Sorry.
We love you, Nick.
Love you, Nicole, but seriously,
But-
man, you couldn't see it from the stage.
For historical accuracy, she was invited to remove her nose ring. Invited, that's the word I'm choosing. Invited to remove her nose piercing, and then we couldn't get back.
I was forced.
So we had to go to the shop and have it re-pierced. But who would have thought it would close up that fast? Both of you have like Wolverine healing powers.
I'm more than her.
It's true, you are.
It was only partial.
But still, that it would close it all. It had been like a year and a half.
Yeah.
This is the song. I still can't get over that. What about you?
I know one.
An animal song. Wild Horses is good. I was just a little bit afraid that we wouldn't be able to upload it to YouTube.
Okay, do you want the good one or the funny one?
I would like a song that you really think people should listen to. And keep
The funny one is a song that people
We'll play
should listen
both.
to. No, we can't. Okay, we can't have it be that long.
We won't play all of those first one.
No, just play the funny one and then we'll end it. Did you just cut off my song?
I mean, that was enough.
No!
Okay, wait. You can't leave again. This cannot be the new thing.
Watch me.
Oh my god, come back. That's not fair. We didn't leave when you played and let the dogs out.
Just wait for the fan. No, Gwen's calling. Sorry.
Okay, we can pick something else. You did ask for the fun.
What? We're filming the podcast.
Okay, stop it.
No, we need to get to the fan chant.
How long until the band?
Not so. It's in the middle of the chorus. Here, found it. Wanna be a dog.
Really?
That's
the
wanna
fan
be a dog. Yup. Okay, Rachel, we're done.
What do you mean, hold on?
That's Wolfgang. What book do I want?
Yeah, decide right now.
Yes, I do.
Oh.
What is this?
Wolfgang.
Who is Wolfgang? Who's his bike?
Stray Kids.
Who are Stray Kids? This podcast just gets better every week. I mean, look at this. Can you believe this kind of entertainment provided to you, our listener, completely free, no charge for this kind of epic,
You should charge.
truly epic entertainment? Does this happen at your house? Does it? Do you think this happens at other people's houses?
No.
Are we just totally weirdos? She can't answer because she's too busy doing my hair.
Wolfgang.
What's happening?
This one you also have to
Give you
mark for
ears
the
'cause
fan
it's Wolf
chant.
Wolfgang?
So it's
Do
ears.
we?
I gave her ears. This is her.
So is she a
Do
furry?
you like her ears? You could say you're not a furry anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with furries. As long as it's not hurting you, it's okay.
You do you.
You do you.
Can I show you that one video?
Okay.
I especially am okay with it. Have you heard the stories of like those furries that hack the government or something?
I don't know if that's true or not, but
I
hope
choose
it
to
is.
believe it's true.
Yeah.
do love Carla. Both the lady and the man.
Real.
Yeah, it's. But yeah, gay furry actors. Anyway, this was Paprika, where
I mean,
wasn't fully here most of the time. Mom is totally not drinking alcohol again. And I support the furries.
See you next
Thanks for
week.
watching.
What you did? Look, it's
I didn't color all of that right now.
so pretty.
I didn't color all that. That's like I did
And
quarter.
look at